Good morning. This is your demo for Remix of Speech. Remember, these videos are just in case you miss the original demo or you forget what you need to do. This is attached to the assignment, so you can watch it and sort of go over how to do things again. But remember, you have checkpoint 1, checkpoint 2. Checkpoint 1 is going to be your rough draft checkpoint for feedback. Checkpoint 2 is graded with the rubric and counts as a summative. But we're going to talk about editing techniques. So first, you have 3 speeches, this one, and this one. You can choose from to download. I'm going to pick this one for right now, but you click on it.
I am happy.
Then click these dots, open a new window, and then click this right here to download it to your computer, and then save it. Now I'm going to take it, it's in my downloads right now. I'm going to take it and move it to my folder. So like say I'm in A-Day period 2. I've opened up the Finder. I'm going to take it and just drag it in there just so I know I have it. And close all this. So now I have the speech. I'm going to open up GarageBand. Go File, New, Empty Project, and just like that. Get rid of this guy. Now I'm going to save this. Make sure it's saved in the right folder. And so my name and Remix of Speech. So it's in there. Now, opening my Finder back up, getting back to my folder. And just like with those loops, you can drag and drop. So I'm going to take this and drag it right in. Close that. I'm also going to turn these off.
I am happy to join with you today.
So that is basically the first 2 steps. Now what you need to do is you're using loops and editing the audio, whether it's the loops or the speech, to sort of fit it together and remix it. The remix has to have at least 2 different sections, so like an A and a B section, minimum of 5 different kinds of loops, and you don't have to use the entire speech, but it should be at least 1 minute. To check that, you can click right here and change it to time, and you'll see exactly how long a minute is, which goes to about here. So these are actually half the length of your loop projects. But cutting the audio so it lines up, and then cut and edit the loops. So the shortcut for editing, I'm going to zoom in because I want to make sure I can see parts of the speech.
With you today in what will go as the greatest.
I want the part where he says, I have a dream.
Our nation. I have a dream.
Okay, so I'm going to put my playhead right there. Make sure this is clicked so it's highlighted. And then the shortcut is Command T, like T as in turtle. So click that, and then it's split, and I can get rid of all of this.
I have a dream.
And I'm going to do all of this noise, so get rid of that. Zoom in even more.
A dream.
Get rid of that, yeah. So right about here. Cut. So now I've isolated the I have a dream.
I have a dream.
And then I can get rid of all this other talking. So I don't have the background noise. So what I want to do with this I have a dream. I'm going to cut this dream.
I have a dream.
I'm going to cut this dream so it repeats itself. So I'm going to cut off the extra end. And then I'm going to make sure I zoom in so I get the dream correctly.
I have a dream.
That's the dream. So I'm going to cut. Make sure it's isolated.
I have a dream.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy paste this a couple times so it repeats itself. So it's so click the part you want to copy, Command C as in cut or copy, move my playhead to where I want to paste it, let's do like right there, and then Command V, like vehicle. So now it's going to repeat, it's going to sound like a record skip.
I have a dream, dream.
I'm only do 3. So I take these, I'm gonna drag them over. So that is the cut the audio so it lines up. And I'm gonna move in like a drum beat or something. So beats. So it goes like.
I have a dream.
And put it like right there.
A dream.
So I copied and pasted the whole thing.
I have a dream.
So it lines up. You can also do the same thing with the loops. Like say you just have one snare hit and you want it to repeat, you could cut the loops up the same way. Now changing the pitch of the speech. I did the looped and repeated section of the speech. That's when I repeated the dream part. Now changing the pitch. I'm going to take the one I want to move. So say I want these to go up in pitch. So I'm going to double click this and then click follow tempo and pitch. And then I can move it up. And these are half steps, like keys on a piano. So if I move it up a couple, it's going to be like
Dream.
So I move that one up by 4. Double click. I'm going to move this one up by 8. So they're in the same intervals.
I have a dream.
So that's how you change the pitch. So, and you have all these shortcuts reminded right here. And you can do as many, whatever you want for the length of this. No, it should be at least 1 minute long, but want to use whatever kinds of loops you want. You can just use drums if you want, but it should have at least 2 different sections. And the point is doing all that editing, those editing shortcuts.